Hello, Chicago. Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanishanis. It is time to focus, and today we're focusing on the Chicago Bulls, who have been up and down, but I think we finally have a path of where this team is going after this, so we'll get into that in just a second. Let's recap the week. First, on Monday the 27th, they defeat the Nuggets 129-121, and you're like, Nikola Jokic probably didn't play. No, the Joker did play, but the Bulls were able to stop him. And again, the Bulls have those games where they play really well. It's 99% of the time they have to be making the three-pointer. If they're not making the threes, if they take a million of it in a game, then that's just the end of it. Wednesday, they lose to the defending champions on the 29th to the Celtics, 122-100. And it wasn't like you thought, you're like, okay, there's Jason Tatum. No, it was Kristaps Porzingis, 34 points and 11 rebounds, just phenomenal. I mean, I know he's a guy that was a Knick, and so you kind of forget about him being there in Boston, but he's there and he's playing exceptionally well. Friday, they do defeat the Raptors 122-106. Patrick Williams' third straight game with a double-double, or with double-digit points. I'm going to check real quick because they did lose to Detroit on Sunday, 127-119. I mean, what a turnaround for that team. They had the worst record last year, and then all of a sudden you come in this year, and this team is playing unbelievably well, and they're even in a playoff spot. So a great job there, and I'm going to check real quick if I'm sure the streak came to an end, would be my guess. Patrick Williams, no, he had 11 points. My bad. So maybe he's coming. So that's 4 straight games with double-digit points. And I mean, another guy a couple things here. Lonzo Ball's minutes extended. I think that's huge for this team. And then Matas Buzelis is the future. Sat down and watched the second half of that Toronto Raptor game, and he's got potential. The guy can make threes. The guy's all over the place. I believe he had rebounds and blocks. So, I mean, he's really fun to watch. That was the first-round pick for the Bulls this year. So I think the future is bright for the Chicago Bulls team. But Patrick Williams, I know everyone says he's a bust, but if he's starting to turn out games like this where he's getting double digits, that's big. Ayo Dosunmu, if they keep Kobe White, trade deadline is Thursday at 2 p.m. If any other trades happen, we'll talk about it. But the big one did happen Sunday night. Regarding the Bulls, we'll talk about the other one we'll get into in a sec, but Zach LaVine traded to the Sacramento Kings, and then also in that trade, the Bulls DeAndre Fox gets traded from the Kings to the San Antonio Spurs. The Bulls, so this is the LaVine is having a career year, 24 points per game. This is courtesy of diehard Chicago Bulls fans on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. 4.8 rebounds per game. But this is what they get in return. Huerter, who's 7.9 points per game. Jones, 4.4 points per game. And Collins, 4.6. So, I mean, these guys are just going to be, it's garbage. I mean, we were hoping to get a haul back for LaVine, who had a few years left, but you don't. And I mean, it's just, and they also get a draft pick that was originally theirs. So, I mean, a lot of skepticism today and this week on AK. Not doing it right. I mean, it looks like now they've chosen to go with the rebuild. Let's do it, but make sure you do it right. Now, I mean, is Nikola Vucevic gone before the 2 p.m. deadline on Thursday? That'll be interesting. And I think so. And I mean, also LaVine and DeMar DeRozan going to be together again. It didn't work in Chicago. I don't know why they're trying this again. I know they have another big guy there in Sacramento. He's slipping my mind, but it's built. I know, but those two together don't work. So I don't think it's going to work in Sacramento either. Two guys, they both want the ball. We'll see, but I don't think. And the other trade that took place over the weekend was the trade that they say trade Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and guys in between. I don't think that trade's going to work either, at least for the Lakers. LeBron James is a one-man guy, but both those guys need the ball. I know the Dallas Mavericks, which I forgot until reminded on Monday, that the Mavericks actually went to the NBA Finals last year. So, I mean, I don't think that's going to work. I think it's going to work more. Give Kyrie Irving a guy like Anthony Davis. You think he's going to be rejuvenated? It sounds like right now the Luka Doncic thing is based on his weight. I guess he's like 340 right now, so he's a big guy. And I think they're worried about him taking care of himself. So we'll see if he'll be able to do that. But big trades, and of course the deadline is on Thursday, and we won't be talking Bulls again for a couple of weeks. So that deadline, if anything else big comes, we'll do an alert, which we haven't done a live alert because nothing really big's happened. But we'll see if Nikola Vucevic will still be a Bull. But I think you're starting to see the writing on the wall that this is going to be a rebuild. So lucky for us, we're going to be able to cover all the another losing team in Chicago. God, I hope the Bears and Cubs can at least salvage us something. Please, maybe, please. Thank you. Or it's going to be more long talk because the Blackhawks we keep hoping are good, but I think the positive, there is positives on the there is positives for the Bulls, and it'll be fun to see how these young guys play and where it goes. But I don't know. I think AK needs to get out of here. Okay, everyone, comment below. What are your thoughts on the Bulls trade, where they're at right now? Are you happy about the rebuild? And also, like the video if you like what you hear, and subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. We focus every Monday through Friday, 3:12 Central. We did Chicago sports. Now the rest of the week going to be Super Bowl. Tomorrow, Eagles. Thursday, Chiefs. Friday, my prediction. We look back at that Super Bowl between the Eagles and the Chiefs a few years ago. So all that the rest of the week. And then Monday, we'll have a recap of the Super Bowl. Then we'll be doing a Ryan Was There the rest of the week before we reset. Get ready for baseball season starting up. Football's gone, so we got more of everything else. So March Madness coming up and all this other stuff with all-star games. So we're going to be doing a reset, only one show next week, and then 4 Ryan Was There's over the winter. What we were going to do for Major League, the baseball stadiums, but unfortunately, those were lost, but we've come up with more of that. So everyone, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Super Bowl coverage starts tomorrow. I'm Ryan Yanishadis from the Hello Chicago Network, and we're the focus of Chicago sports.